Tomorrow, a grieving family begins the agonizing ordeal that they hope will end in peace of mind and justice for the man shot and killed on I-77 just over a year ago. Trial starts with the gunman accused of following that victim and his wife, then opening fire on the highway. Michelle Nix has the details on the controversial case that questions if police should have taken his guns away before the tragic shooting.
April 28th, 2024, a deadly shooting on the freeway. David Perez and his wife Jackie were both hit by gunfire on I-77 in Cuyahoga Heights.
There's a truck that's kind of weaving back and forth. He's got their emergency lights on, and we just passed it. It's got a bunch of bullet holes in the side window.
David died from his injuries. Jackie survived and has filed a lawsuit suing accused killer Ian Rich and 3 Newburgh Heights police officers, including Chief John Majoy. At the crux of the lawsuit, the mental health of the suspected killer, the dozens of police visits to Rich's home, according to police reports, mental health concerns, and by Rich's own admission on police body camera, his drug use. It ultimately comes down to the guns police knew that Ian Rich had in his home, one of which he used to allegedly kill David Perez of Garfield Heights. Here's the question: should those guns have been taken away by police? It's clear Ian Rich has a complicated history. According to records obtained by 19 News Investigates, police were called to his home dozens of times over a 3-year period. Some calls were made by neighbors, some by Rich's own mother, who begged for help. She claimed her son was schizophrenic. But most of the calls were made by Rich himself and date back to 2021. Rich told police the FBI was spying on him with satellites, that he was being poisoned, that his neighbors were shooting at him. In fact, there were at least 6 calls in the month leading up to the death of David Perez in April of 2024. There was even an application for emergency admission from St. Vincent Charity Hospital in June of 2022. At that point, officers asked Rich for his guns before he got in the ambulance.
I have a great idea. What if you are just like, let us take them home at the station for safekeeping, that way nobody can take them from you. They're safe at our station, locked up in our evidence room. When you get done, you come get them.
No, I don't need that.
The lawsuit claims Newburgh Heights police officers should not have asked. They should have taken the guns away from Rich, because under the Ohio Revised Code, he fits weapons while under disability because he had a drug dependency or was in danger of having a drug dependency. Rich's criminal trial begins on Monday, including charges of murder. Reporting in Cleveland, Michelle Nix, 19 News.
And 19 News will be in the courtroom tomorrow morning. You can count on our continuing coverage of this case on TV, online, and all of our social media platforms. Anytime news breaks, you can find it first on the 19 News app.